What is up, YouTube? HPJ here, and I'm coming at you guys because it's time to reveal the next 4 decks for the Retro Deck Profile series. If you guys don't already know, about a week or two ago, I posted a poll between Spellcaster and Chaos to see what my next sessions will be for recording in terms of Retro Deck Profiles. And between Twitter and YouTube, via the community posts and polls, you guys chose Spellcasters for the winner. I do have a poll going up right now, and that is for heroes. There's 4 different variations of heroes that are going to be played because I have those 4 variations of hero cards. Now, with that in tow, this lineup of spellcasters, this lineup of magicians, will be the precursor to a 3-parter of Retro Deck Profiles I'll be doing for my Series 2. So Series 1 was, just to get things out of the way. Here is Series 2, and we're playing with the mages. I love spellcasters. I love mages. I love, magic. It's just one of my things. And I definitely wanted to take advantage of this because I wanted to see if the spellcast... I didn't say I wanted to see if spellcasters was going to win it. Don't worry, we'll do Chaos soon. I'll probably do Chaos after I do Hero. Because I want to break up this variation of things as well. And Chaos is going to take a lot of looking into because there's a lot of things I could do for Chaos. And I want to make sure I get it right. But for those who wanted to know, yeah, we're going to be looking at Spellcaster first. And I have 4 particular decks that I want to start off in Wave 1. That one of them is a very near to my heart. The second is a very strong deck from the DM era. And has a lot of support running around for the last couple of years since its original release. The next one is a deck from when the game definitely showed its changes. And the last one was the archetype that came in that set up for another Tier 0 archetype that took the game by storm. So the first one up, the near and dear, is the lovely Fortune Ladies. Yes, the Fortune Ladies are going to be making their appearance in the Retro Deck Profile series. I love the Fortune Ladies. The Fortune Ladies are a 5Ds era archetype that consists of spellcaster type monsters whose ability is to manipulate their levels during the standby phase to increase their attack and defense, but they also have various and unique effects to them. We saw a lot of variations of these Fortune Ladies where they were using a lot of variation of decks. I've seen Fortune Ladies with heroes. I saw Fortune Lady Chaos. I saw Fortune Ladies with, higher end spellcasters. So there's a lot of variation of Fortune Ladies that I can easily take advantage of. But I'm not going to just do one variation of Fortune Lady. I'm going to do 3 variations of Fortune Lady because I want to do one that represents 2019, where the Fortune Ladies after 10 years received a massive amount of support thanks to Raging Tempest. I'm also going to be taking a look at an OG variation of Fortune Lady for when Fortune Lady established themselves between Ancient Prophecy and Ancient Prophecy, and I want to say not Absolute Power Force. Ancient Prophecy, and Stardust Overdrive, because those are the sets that had the Fortune Lady support in it. Because I feel like, no, Raging Battle didn't have any Fortune Lady support. That was the set before Ancient Prophecy. Okay, so I got that correct. And then we're going to do a more 2019 variant that can easily include the Fortune Fairies, who, yes, the Fortune Fairies will be making their appearance as well, but in a later wave. And yeah, just taking advantage of their new support monsters and their new boss monsters. So can't wait for that. Then the next one up is the DM era Gravekeepers. Yeah, DM era, because that's how old Gravekeepers are. Gravekeepers came out, I want to say, either Pharaonic Guardian or Labyrinth of Nightmare. And I say that because the first Gravekeeper card to be introduced was Gravekeeper's Servant, which was the continuous spell that every time your opponent attacked, they'd have to send a card from the top of their deck to the graveyard. And while that, ironically enough, is actually an official Gravekeeper card, there was so much attached to Gravekeepers that over the years, Gravekeepers tend to get a ton of here and there support. I'm actually quite surprised we haven't heard anything yet about any new Gravekeeper support, because I'm still surprised. You know, they don't have a Link monster, but they have like their new fusion. They even did it. Yeah, they did fusion. And the variation I'm going to be taking for them is I'm going to be taking a look at Gravekeeper, but with more of the old school twist to them, where they relied on subsequently a part of the game that was very anti-meta for them. So I'm sure many of people are going to be excited to see that. And funny enough, a bit of history, Gravekeepers earned me my first win at locals. My first official locals victory in first place was thanks to Gravekeeper. And I actually do have the Gravekeeper list too, so I cannot wait to show you guys that. It'll probably be a little more modified because, well, I'll have the advantage of the cards that I didn't have at that time to play around with. But it's GK, you know, hell where the royal family sleeps in Necro Valley, and enjoy it. Next up is going to be the epitome of what changed the Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta at the time for this archetype's release. And it didn't really pop off to the year later, in which this archetype got a massive amount of support, and that is Spellbook Prophecy making their appearance. Yeah, honestly enough, I think this is going to be the first time I ever did a Spellbook Prophecy deck profile. So this is going to be fun. Spellbook Prophecy were first introduced in Return of the Duelists back in 2012 for the TCG and OCG. And the crazy thing about Spellbook is Spellbook Prophecy are broken up into two different archetypes, but they all work as one. And they're known as the Spellbook Prophecy. The spell books are the spell cards in which they are books that are used in conjunction to the abilities of Spellcasters instead of for the effects of Spellcasters. While the prophecies are basically the monsters that are attached to the archetype. I'm going to be using the variation that includes Jaugen the Spiritualist, or Yogin in some languages because of how letters are pronounced. And also that is like the little thing from most European players, because you guys are not incorrect about how you're pronouncing it. It is just some of us find it amazing to hear some of you guys, especially Lithium, because Lithium, when he talks about Jaugen, it's the pronunciation of it that tickles a lot of us. There's no shade. There's no malicious anything. It is just amazing to hear everyone's pronunciation of Jaugen in different languages. But yeah, I'm going to take my inspiration from 2013 to play around with Spellbook Prophecy. I don't know if I'm going to throw in... I think I have to throw in Blue Eyes too, because that's the Maiden variant that's added to it as well. Oh, this is going to be fun. And I do have Maidens with Eyes of Blue, so ooh, yeah, we're going to see some of that. And then the last one up for the Wave 1 is the Tier 0 Spellcasters that... This is going to be hard for me because I don't know which variation to play, but it's Pepe. It's Pepe, or more so Clownblade, I think. I don't know, but Performer Mages are going to be in here, and I don't know. I have variations of them that I can play around with, and I am deciding to put those variations into the later waves, but I think I'm going to start with Clownblade. If I'm not going to start with Clownblade, I'm going to start with a variation of Pepe as it evolved, and then we're going to see Pendulum Magician. We could easily see Eyes, Pendulum. Because of so many variations that use Spellcasters within that 2016 to 2017 variant of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where Pendulum really took off, and Pendulum really did take off. I have some ideas, but I don't have anything solid, and I still have enough time because of this announcement that I can still figure out what I wanted to do. because there's a lot of variations of Performer Mages that I can play around with, because I love Performer Mages. They were awesome. Probably one of the big times where I did invest a lot into it with so little cost, but the extra deck itself makes up for a lot of things. So it's definitely, like I said, it really just depends on how I want to make things fluctuate and how I want to figure things out. But definitely Pepe is going to be the rising star. Ow. So, yeah, with that said, guys, this is going to be it for the announcement video for the next wave of retro deck profiles. So, everything is going to be in the retro deck profile list. I'm probably going to have it right in the description and not the title, because, oh god, the titles are limited to how much space can be limited anyway. So, yeah, we're going to definitely have that wave rock out, and I cannot wait to get ready to build these. Let me see, Fortune Lady, Gravekeeper, Spellbook, and some variation of Performer Mages for the first wave. And I'm sure you guys cannot wait for this. So let me know in the comment section which one you're more excited for, which one you can't wait to see. What is your favorite Spellcaster archetype, and which one do you hope to see? Just for spoilers, I'm not doing Dark Magician. I'm just getting that right out of the way, because DM has a lot of things attached to him, and I do not feel like going through that headache. So, yeah. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do try to stay involved. If you guys see polls and stuff on either Twitter or the YouTube community section, do take a chance to look at those things, because I do post as much as I possibly can. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, as it helps me out tremendously. You can hit the notification bell to be informed of when I upload more content to the channel. My social media links, are in the description box below. And thank you guys so much for your support. I really do appreciate it, and I'm glad Series 1 of the Retro Deck Profiles went well. So with that said, thanks everyone for watching. It's UJ, signing out.